All right, Todd Mendelson here. I'm going to talk to you about what nobody talks about in the bodybuilding community, and that's going to be the negative downstroke and the positive upstroke. The philosophy of, oh, go heavy, get big. That's wrong. The whole philosophy was never even explained correctly. Only one guy explained it to me, and that was a power lifter, and he was a giant. He said, Todd, if you want to get big and you're lifting heavy weights, if you don't have a negative fighting downstroke that actually pulls the fibers apart, you're missing out. It's going to be a joint stretch. If you don't have an explosion out of the gate, there was no white fiber stimulated. If you don't have compensatory acceleration in the middle of the movement, there's no white fiber, or what most of you would call your fast twitch. So I call it white fiber, red fiber, toning, shaping fibers, bullshit, whatever. So the whole philosophy of lift heavy, get big, that was wrong. If you have any type of slow spot in the middle of the movement, it could turn into your shaping fiber. It needs to have speed in the middle. Take a look at your sprinters versus your long distance runners. Look at the sprinter out of the gate. Boom! Compensatory acceleration right in the middle of the movement. I mean, they're going faster in the middle of the track, and they have more speed at the end of the track than they did even in the middle. So look at their leg development. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, and if you want to, toning and shaping fibers, that's anywhere between like 10 reps to 100 reps. You need rhythmic to shape the muscle. Don't get me wrong. I've gotten big too from doing 100 reps and engorging the muscle full of blood, and it had no other choice but to hypertrophy and grow. So there's different philosophies on how to grow, but when you go into a gym, you have to make sure that you have the philosophy, hey, listen, I need to make sure that I stimulate my fast twitch fibers, so I stimulate my maximum muscle mass thickness, like the sprinter, and I also need to do my red fiber, or your toning and shaping fibers, or your slow twitch fibers, which are going to be your 10 reps to 100 reps. Or I've even done sets where they last 5 minutes. Actually, 3 sets of 5 minutes. And that was 3 sets of leg extensions with half the stack. And each set was 5 minutes each. That was messed up, and then off to hack squat for 5 minutes. No, sorry. Then it was off to squats for 3 sets of 5 minutes each. And there was only a plate on each side, but that was brutal. My training partner, he vomited in a garbage can while doing his set. So his name was RJ Smith. So we got a little shout out to you, RJ. All right, so this is my first video of many. I got some followers. People know me. I've been to 280 twice. It's no big deal. It's a food game. It's a technical lifting game. So I'm going to have more videos. It's going to be worthy and worthwhile. I'd share the information if I were you. If you got some buddies, we're going to talk about it all. We're going to talk about how much protein do you really need a day? Maybe I should save this literature for a whole nother segment. But, I got everything. I got how much protein do you really need for a day to grow, easily to grow? What are the magazines lying to us about? It goes on and on. They want you to, I'm going to go ahead and spurt it off right now because it fucking bothers the hell out of me. What people think, oh yeah, a little bit of protein. Dude, if you want to grow, you got to have to make sure that you're sucking down at least, come on, 2 grams of protein per lean body mass is a minimal to really get the job done. And that's what I'm talking about, even pre-contest. I owned a couple of gyms. before, and I was able to guinea pig bodybuilders after bodybuilders after bodybuilders, and I put them on a gram of protein per lean body mass. I put them on a gram and a half of protein per lean body mass, and I also put them on 2 grams of lean protein per body mass, and guess which one they finally excelled from? The 2 grams of protein per lean body mass. And it was night and day difference. Technically speaking, the body's made of water, muscle mass, and bone, and that's it. So, and the muscle mass is amino acids. So if you really look at it, we need protein, we need water, we need a ton of water. How do you think you could flush a toilet with 16 ounces of water? You eat a meal. Do you think if you poured 16 ounces of water over top of that meal that you just ate, that would be enough to flush that through a toilet? No way. No fucking way. There's no way. You need to stick a gallon up to your face and flush through. That's the only way to flush your belly out. Some of these guys I know, they're eating a lot of food and they're like, I don't understand. I mean, they're not doing aerobics or anything like that, but I don't do aerobics either. I'm just cardio boy on my workout. It's you go, I go. Take a bad beat down and teach yourself a lesson you'll never forget. But that's a whole nother segment. You got to stick a gallon of water up to your face and suck it down. It's the only way you're going to flush the fucking toilet through. You can't do it with 16 ounces. I had four or five 16-ounce bottles a day. That's fucking weak. That's weak. Come on. I mean, if you really think about it, it's weak. You need to drink a gallon of water a day. And the trick is, and that could be a whole nother segment, you need to eat your food. You need to only sip water with your food so your digestive enzymes in your body actually do its thing. They can digest the food, they can get rid of it quick. And then after that, we're going to be looking at drinking a quart of water in between each meal. It makes it easy. When you get hungry in between meals, you feed it water. Your body's hungry, but it's 75% water or 68, 70, 75%, whatever it is. Feed it some damn water. You know what I'm saying? Vitamins, whatever. If you have a nutrient-dense diet, I'm really not seeing vitamins work anymore. Unless you're a female, and you do really need the iron and the B-complex vitamins around your period time. So that's a whole nother issue. I like Flintstone chewables, strangely enough. I mean, if you're pissing yellow from GNC or Vitamin Shop vitamins, what do you need? What are you doing? You're just pissing it out. It's just coming out of your urine into the toilet. In that 16-ounce ordeal, have at it, but you need the gallon to flush it down. So, all right. I think that's maybe the segment today. There's going to be a lot of segments. Todd Mendelson. Remember the name. Possibly mayor someday.